Speed number 3, April 1962, 80 words per minute speed, 10 minutes, 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Now start. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me pleasure to welcome you on this auspicious occasion of the inauguration of the Hindi Arts College. From the very beginning, the sages and the wise men of India were themselves always engaged in the preservation of Indian culture and the unity of the country. It is due to their efforts that, in spite of the fact that India was divided into several political spheres, social customs, and languages, the cultural unity of the country was never disturbed. Our religious leaders, literacy spokesmen, and eminent poets always diligently put stress on preserving this unity. In olden times, Sanskrit achieved a significant position, being the language spoken and understood by our religious guides and men of letters throughout India, and in a way helped in saving the religious and cultural unity of the country. It is a good sign that our country is even now striving constantly to keep up that unity. During the last 150 years, for the sake of running the administration, the English language was in use as a common vehicle for exchange of ideas between persons speaking the different languages of our country. English is, however, understood only by a limited number of persons who may be called well educated. Therefore, in a vast country like India, where several languages entirely different from each other are prevalent, it is very necessary that there should be one common language for the interchange of views and for keeping up healthy intercourse amongst the people. There could be no difference of opinion in this matter. It is with this object that the farmers of our constitution gave the significant status of national language to Hindi. This is no manner diminishes the importance of the state languages. The states are free to run their administration in the state languages and take all steps for their development. Besides, all the state languages have originated from Sanskrit and thus they are closely related to Hindi as well. Therefore, the improvement of one language is always supplementary to the development of the other. In a country in which more languages than one are spoken, it is but natural and usual to have one common language for conducting the business of the state. No multilingual country can make adequate progress without having a common language. Therefore, it is very necessary for India as well to have a common language which is Hindi, and to make it strong and advanced it should be adopted at the university level. For imparting higher education to students, the persons equipped with masterly knowledge of Hindi will be eagerly sought for and employed when the business among the various states and the center will begin to be transacted through Hindi. This mastery of language cannot be achieved unless higher education is given through the Hindi medium. Therefore, to face this emergency, we must now start many Hindi medium colleges in the regions where Hindi is not spoken by the people in any large numbers. The center is taking all sorts of steps for the development of Hindi so that it can be used in all walks of life. In many of the states, Hindi is a compulsory subject up to the high school stage. I am very happy to note that your state is the foremost in these efforts to popularize Hindi. Dear sirs, while I thank you with all my heart for the continued support which you are extending to us, I regret to note that for some time now you have reduced its quantum, as you were kind enough to give us advertisements for about rupees 500 a month during the initial stages. I was fondly hoping that you would gradually increase it. Instead of that, I find that there has been a reduction. I am giving every ounce of my energy to strengthen this organization as an organ of independent opinion, and unless good friends like you extend their full cooperation and support, I can hardly hope to succeed in my objective. As the moving spirit of the leading industrial ventures in this place, it should not be difficult for you to kindly give us advertisements for larger amounts. We would soon be completing the first year of our existence, and with the purchase of a fast printing machine, which we hope to effect in the near future, we expect to forge further ahead. It is at this crucial period in the life of our journal your generous support is most needed. With your critical and imaginative approach to life and its problems, you would I am sure appreciate the spirit in which I am pleading not merely for the restoration of the cut in the quantum of our advertisements but also for doubling it. Thanking you, yours sincerely. Stop.